Alright, good morning. Time for another tutorial. Big Country Time Sports. Again, all these tutorials I'm doing out of the brand new 2026 big book. However, remember, the 2025 Christmas edition is completely free, and all the games are, for the most part, exactly. Again, the tutorials, the game rules for almost every game have really not changed. Just minor adjustments. Most of it was just better punctuation, grammar, and a couple of rules that needed to be clarified from those free versions. So yes, there may be typos, etc. in those free versions, but we're going to do a tutorial on basketball time, Big Country basketball time. I'm going to make another team. So we're going to do just like the book would assume, that you're going to create your own teams, or your own team, or teams, plural. So here we go. We're going to start with the basketball time. So I've done these tutorials somewhat out of order. I did them basically based on the games I play the most. So I did boxing and football, hockey, and now, not that I play hockey more than basketball, but my point is I kind of just did them out of order. But let's go ahead and come around to the front of the book now. Again, the new book, everything is larger font, cleaner. I got rid of a lot of the underlining and a lot of the stuff that just it just looks more professional. I stayed with the same font. I stayed with the font that I've always wanted my games to have, this kind of typeset, old school. Anyway, basketball time is the first game in the book, Big Country, and then we get to basketball time. So the gist of it is, again, we're going to make an assumption. You're going to create your own teams. You need to make a point guard, a shooting guard, and again, we all know modern basketball is almost sans positions, right? Modern basketball, there's 5 guys on the court. It's not so rigid, but for the sake of gaming, we still need some way to identify things easily. So you could have player 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then you could have bench guys 6, 7, and 8. Entirely up to you. I'm not going to go through and change my charts to feature 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. They're going to be positions. I still, because I'm a bigger fan of old school basketball where they did have a back court and a front court, and I use traditional stuff. So I think it's fair to stay with traditional point guard, shooting guard, etc. Although anybody who's following modern basketball knows they're really many of these guys defy position, right? They aren't traditional point guards. They're not traditional power forwards or whatever. Okay. But for the sake of gaming, it's always wise to give you and again, a lot of people are going to play their favorite era, right? 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever. Okay, if you're using Rodney's rules. Okay, so we got to make all these guys, and I do them again. Rules is written straight down, so I get what I get. My point guard, I'm not going to name them in this. I'm just going to make them, and then we'll play out a game. And here we go. 2, we're going to get a D. So my point guard is a D, and his value is 1. F costs you nothing. Shooting guard, 6. Hot dang, we got a shooting guard. He's a 4 value. All right, my small forward, baby, 6. Hot dog. We got us a big-time backfield. I got to be careful now because I got to watch my salary cap. 2. Oh, well, maybe I won't have to watch my salary cap. So our power forward is basically a body. And my center, 3, is going to be solid. He's a C, 2. Okay, so right now I have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The salary cap in this, I believe, is 15. Let me double-check my cap. Where is it? Salary. Where's my salary cap? I could have swore I had my salary cap written in here. Again, because I revised this, I'm double checking because this. 15. There it is. So 15. I have currently 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. So I can afford 3 more points. Here we go. My backup guard coming off the bench, 5. Oh my God, he's 3. There it is right there. So my backup guard is a B. He's a 3. So again, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that means the other guys have to be Fs. Right? I don't even roll. They have to be Fs. Holy cow. So we got a fantastic young guard who's going to be coming next year, right? This kid should be elevated to the point or something. We'll see. Okay, so we know that's the deal. And then again, we get a final roll where we can score a plus. If I roll a 6, that means I have a plus. I I don't. So that's good because that would have put me over the cap to have a plus player. Okay, so we're good to go. We have no pluses. So my salary is spot on. We are right at the cutoff, 15. And my head coach is Jay Jones, zone defense. So Jay Jones uses zone defense. Zone defense is identified right here. A team featuring a zone defense negates all of its opponent's plus rating. So if I play a team with 3+ guys, my zone defense shuts those pluses off, which is sweet. Let's see here. This is the best way to. This is best used by a team with a few plus players. It has zero effect on the normal team style. So we are a. So if you run a zone, you lose all your plus players, but you take away all plus players. I don't have any plus players. I picked a zone before I rolled them up because the coach is hired, and it turns out I don't have any plus players. So I actually am not going to be hurt. It won't hurt my team to run the zone. So the zone is perfect. I actually got a coach. It turns out we put together a team that is a zone team, zone defensive team. All right, so there it is, folks. Done. So my Montrose Starlings are finished. They're just not named, right? We're not going to name them right now. We're going to play a game now. All right, so there they are, the Montrose Starlings. We're going to be on the road because it's just easier right now to keep everything left to right for me as I work. Because when I multitask, I tend to make mistakes talking and let's face the, there's a 13, 13, 14, 11, 12, 11, 13, 11. Let's face the Paradise City. Let's face the city of gamblers. Paradise City. This city is a little bit dicey when it comes to the mob trying to influence sports outcomes. Donnie Vincetti is the coach. They run a fast break. Let's look up fast break. They run the fast break. Fast break. A fast break style team receives a +1 bonus to any plus player. Well, my zone negates that. All players with a plus score an extra point when they score. Great option for teams with a lot of plus players. However, any 66 turnover result is an automatic 2 points to the opposing team. So guess what, folks? They have a D66 TO bonus for us, 2 points. So they're going to run their fast break whether we're in a zone or not. But their plus player is negated. Do they have any plus players? Here's the funny part. They have not. They have only one plus player. He won't even matter, right? Okay, so I've talked about this before. You want to do your pregame matchups because we assume, even though I'm in a zone defense, we assume everything's man-to-man for simplicity's sake, right? Guards, centers, forwards off the bench. And over here, they're going to have a point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center, and then their guys coming off the bench. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our matchups because this is the most important piece, is the pre-matchup. So our point guard is a D, and their point guard is a C. So our D versus their C is a D. Their C versus our D is a C. So he stays a C. Okay, shooting guard for us is an A. Their shooting guard is a C. So AC is A. So our shooting guard is going to be a scoring machine today, hopefully. C versus A should be reduced. Yep, he's a D. So right now we have an advantage. Well, CD and DA. But I think that A is going to be an advantage unless I fail to get him into the game. Our small forward is an A. Their small forward is a B+. Remember, we negate his plus, so he's a B. He's not an A. So A versus B is a B. So our small forward is a B. His guy's a B versus A is a D. Wow. So that defense is huge. So we have a huge advantage. We have AB, they have DD. All right, our power forward is a D. Their power forward is a D. So D on D is D for both teams. And center for us is C. Theirs is D. So C and D is C for us. And D and C is D for them. Wow, we are definitely the better team. Of course, we are a 15. We're right at the cap. They are 11. They only have one player with a value of B or better. And we have 2 A's and a B on the bench. Oh my gosh, their guard is a D. Our B on the bench, their D is a B. So we're a B coming off the bench. And his D versus our B is an F coming off the bench. So we reduce his D. And then F versus F, F versus F for the others. F and F is D. So everybody else is a D because they're Fs against each other. So the bench is actually improved, right? And that's it. All we got to do now is play our game. So let's go ahead. Now that we've matched up, let's double check our rules. Now remember, my rules are set to very simple old school basketball. They are 3 segments per quarter. But if you're playing pro basketball, you're going to want to do 4 segments per quarter. So we're going to have 12 minutes, 8 minutes, and 4 minutes. 12 minutes, 8 minutes, and 4. So we're checking the score at 12, actually you could change this to say 9, 6, and 3, right? That's more realistic. We're going to check the score at 9, 6, and 3, and we're going to check the score at 9 minutes, at 6 minutes, and at the last 3 minutes. So we're checking scores basically in a way 9, 6, 3, and then 9, 6, 3. All right, folks, let's play basketball. We have our matchups done. And those who want to get really dynamic, you can randomize. You can use a chart to randomize the matchups. But again, we assume a man-to-man defender. Even in the zone, there's going to be guys that are kind of trying to take on somebody. I'm not going to worry about names for either team right now. We're just going to play basketball. So here we go. I'm going to roll the third die. So this is read as D66, 10s and 1s. So, 10 through 60. 1 through 6, and then this will be rolled for the ball handler scoring. All right, here we go, folks, and we're going to stay in order. We're just going to win the jump for us, and it's going to be 65. Wow, we almost turned over right out of the gate. 65 is our power forward. Our power forward is a D. 5 is 7 plus. He doesn't get the plus. He's not a plus player, but our power forward will score 7 in the first 3 minutes of action. All right, they're 54. 54, we're moving now. 54 is shooting guard for them, 2. Their shooting guard is a D. 2 is 4 points. We're up, baby. We're up by 3. All right, we should win this. We are $4 million more valuable than they are. I would imagine it's going to play out on our behalf, I hope. Shooting guard for us. Oh, he's an A, baby. 6. Oh, our shooting guard. A6 is 10 plus. He can't score the plus, but he scores 10 points in those first 6 minutes of action. Remember, this is abstract. They don't score all of them in that 3 minutes. It's just letting you know kind of a running tally during the game. And here we go. 14 for them. 14 for them is power forward. Their power forward is a D. 3. 5 plus. They don't get their pluses. Power forward scores 5 points. Man, we are whooping their butt. And this is the last segment before the quarter ends. 32 is our center. Our center is a C. 5, another big score. 8 for our center. Holy cow, and they're chasing us big time at home. We are abusing them at Paradise City. 55 is going to be point guard 6. Holy cow, their point guard comes on fire. Scores 9 in the first period. So, folks, it is 18-25. So we have 25 to their 14-18. We're up by 7 points after the first quarter. 25-18, and we're kicking butt. Here we go. Start the second quarter. 65 for us, again, is our power forward 4. Our power forward is a D. 4 is going to be 6 points. So our power forward is playing really strong today. 6 points. He's already got 13 points in the first half. 35 for them is going to be their center. Oh, no, their C, which is their backup, D. 6, their backup center scores. Oh, my God. So their backup center, D, scores 8 points, comes off the bench, crashes our boards with rebounds and inside gaming, and they've done a good job. Oh, for us, it's our backup guard, 5. Our backup, oh, B, right, we got a great backup guard, 9 points off the, so you can see both bench players have come in the second. Their backup center scores 8. Our guy off the bench, who's going to be a superstar, scores 9. 25 for them. 2-5 is their backup guard. No, F, you don't want him in. Oh, and a 1. Dude scored a... So our backup guard, 9. Their backup guard, 1. I think our backup guard is better. B versus F. And here we go. Final minutes. 51 is going to be our center. Our starting center, 6. Our starting center is a C. He's going to blast the boards for 9. We are killing them. And 16 for them is their power forward, D. 2, 4 points for their power forward. Their power forward has done all right today, but not good enough. 18, 24 more for us. So we're going to score 24. That's going to give us 49 points at halftime. And they're 12, 13, and 18. They are what is that? 31, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, 31. We're beating them by, gee, many, 49 to 31. We are hammering Paradise City, and we should. Paradise City is an 11 salary team, and their best player is a B+. Our zone negates that plus. They haven't rolled a turnover yet, which would give us a bonus bucket. That would be incredible. All right, second half. This game is on ice, and we're now strolling through Paradise City. Our guys are checking out the girls in the stands, to be honest with you. Let's hope they don't check out. Power forward for us, 5. Nope, our power forward is having a field day. Power forward, 5. Our power forward is a D. 7 more points. He is going to be the leader today. 32 for them is going to be their center. Their center is a D2. He's going to score 4. And we're having a field day, man. We are enjoying Paradise City. And afterwards, you can imagine we're going to be celebrating in Paradise City. There may be guys who get arrested. There may be problems here in Paradise City. Somebody may be in trouble gambling, and Paradise City mob might get their hands on one of my players and then demand point shaving for debts. I will, of course, tell my coach, and in the locker room, the Padre, myself, and the coach will reiterate, behave yourselves while we're here in Paradise City. We don't need any problems. 1948, right? 36 for us. Segment 36 is going to be C. That's our backup center, 4. Our backup center is a D. 4, 6 points. Nice. So our backup big man gets on the boards. They're power forward again. 5D. They're featuring the wrong guy. 7 points, but he's having a great day. That plus doesn't matter. And here we go. For us, 51 is going to be our center again. This is our star center in the ball game. 6. Oh my God. C. 9 more. We are absolutely. Our big men are dominating. 56 for him is center as well. 4. His center is a D. 6 more points for their starting center. And folks, the third period is over. We score 15. Let me see. We score 13. 22 for us. That's going to put us at 71. They're going to score 11. 15. They're at 46. We are absolutely killing these guys. We have almost doubled them. Oh, we have doubled them up. We're beating them by 29 points. So, I don't know, 24 points? Jiminy. All right, here it is, folks. This has been a walk in the park. 12 is our backup forward, 1. Oh, D1. We're going to score 2, but our backup forward gets in, scores 2. That's actually pretty realistic. 36 is going to be their backup center. So backup's in, trying not to get anybody injured. 2 for their backup center, who is a D. He's going to score 4. Nice to see the backups getting in. It makes total sense. 64 for us is our starting center, who's had a field day. He is C, and I rolled a 4. He's going to score 7 more points. Our big men have dominated these guys. 32 for them is their center. Again, are you kidding me? And 1. Oh, their starting center is going to score 2. And folks, this is it. The final 3 minutes of action is going to see 23. Our small forward, who's been quiet, he's a B2. He's going to score 6. He didn't want to be shut out today. His girlfriend's in the stands, 42. Small forward for them, unbelievable. And 4. So both small forwards decide to wake up when it's too little too late. Their small forward's a D4. He's going to score 8. And that's it, folks. We're going to score 13, 15 points in the final stanza. That's going to give us 86. He's going to score 8, 14. They're going to finish, my God, they're going to finish with 60 points. We're going to win by 26 going away. All right, let's get our highs. I think my power forward's my leader. 13, 20. So our power forward got 7, 13, 20. Not bad, 20. Their power forward, because he was alive, their power forward got 5, 9, 16. So theirs got 16. Our small forward, who didn't show up till the end, our small forward got 6. And their small forward, I guess, also failed to show. Yeah, 8. Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and do our centers. Our centers were unbelievable. 8, 17, 26, 33 points. My starting center got 33. I think that's going to be high. Their starting center got 4, 8, 10. Never mind. 10. Wow. Okay, so let's get our point guard. Started strong, 7, and then decided to take the break. Scored 7. Their point guard had 9. It took a break. That's beautiful, and take a break. But again, you can see this over the course of the game, or they could literally have left the game, got injured, got in foul trouble. However you want to see this stuff. Shooting guard. It's all abstract. 10 points for our shooting guard. Their shooting guard got 4. Wow, 4. You can see where we whooped them. And now off the bench, our guard, backup guard, 9. Nice, man. Coming off the bench, we have got a hell of a guard. Their backup guard got 1. All right, our backup forward, 2. Their backup forward didn't come in. And our backup center, 6. Nice. Off the bench, 6. Their backup center actually did pretty well. 8 for 12 points for their backup center. All right, folks. So the game leader was our center with 33 points. Our power forward with 20. Again, our big men dominated. That's 53. And our backup center and guard got another 8. That's 62 of our 86 were scored by our big men. Our front court. Our back court scored 17 and 9. 26. So incredible. Their front court scored, I forgot small forwards, but I'm talking about big men. Big men, they scored 26. Dang. 38. They scored 38 with their big men. That's not bad. But we whooped them by 26 on the road. And there it is, folks. That's how simple my advanced version of basketball time is. You got to really pay attention to the, the strategies are optional. If you don't want to see strategies play in effect, I like them. I think it's fun. It gives teams a personality. Fortunately, I chose zone defense. I rolled up a team that had no pluses, so it didn't hurt us at all, and it negates all pluses of our enemies. We faced Paradise City, who was not a very good team. They run a fast break, running into our zone. We negate that bonus. They didn't have any 66s to give us a cheap turnover bucket. But it didn't matter as we absolutely dominated this fast break team. Our zone shut them down, and we crashed the boards with our big men, and we won 86-60. And again, the goal in the original game was to represent old school basketball so that they are shorter and lower scoring. If you want NBA style, you just break this into 4-minute segments, right? So you would be checking at 8, 4, just break it into 4 minutes, right? So we're checking at 9, 6, and 3, and then we wrap up. So there it is, folks. And my center, who is not my best player, but in this particular matchup today, dominated. My shooting guard is a stud, and my small forward is a stud, but they were both fairly quiet. My shooting guard got 10, my small forward got 6. But again, those ratings matter, right? So there you have it, folks. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.